Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Aaron.
And we are back with another one of our Tuesday videos where we like to talk about some bottles and take some bottles that we have finished recently.
To talk, yeah.
And we tell you whether we would buy them again or not.
Yeah.
So this is a fun series. We think it's really helpful for you guys to get the overall view of how we feel about a product after the bottle has been enjoyed or maybe not enjoyed if we're not going to buy it again.
It's true.
We think it gives you a good opinion. But before we get into that, we got to tell you ZBotics is a buy for us and that we will buy it again.
And we do.
And we do. We have a subscription to this. They are sponsoring today's video, so we want to thank ZBotics for that. It is a pre-alcohol probiotic. You just take it, you shake it up, throw her down the hatch.
Wait. We got to cheers.
Cheers. And you wake up tomorrow feeling refreshed, feeling better. And
which is really important to us because of the nature of the videos that we do. We like to feel good afterwards.
Yeah, we actually have a head-to-head to record after this, and we have a Patreon live stream later tonight.
So
we take our ZBotics now so that we can wake up in the morning feeling refreshed, feeling good, feeling like we have a pep in our step. And it works. We were skeptics at first, and we ordered some. They have a money-back guarantee, which is reassuring.
Yeah.
And then we tried it thinking that it would just not be something that would work for us. And
guess what? It did.
It did. We call it the game changer. It has completely changed the game for us. It has a pre-alcohol probiotic that breaks down the acetaldehyde, which is a fun word.
You so fancy.
Yeah, so it breaks that down on the gut level. So it basically kind of does what your liver does on the gut level. I'm not a scientist. They've got all the science on their website. You can check it out down in the video description below. And if you want some money saved, hit that link down there. Use our code. Thanks ZBotics for sponsoring this. We love them.
Yeah, our code is stuff, right?
It's on the screen too.
Okay.
But yeah, we don't take on a lot of sponsorships. We have to really believe and back the product.
Yeah.
And with ZBotics, that absolutely happens.
For sure.
Now, let's get into our first bottle.
Okay.
And it's going to be none other than Booker's. So, quite the presentation these things have. This is the 2016 version, and I just realized it is not done. I thought it was done. Okay, well, we have like one pour left in this. But, all right. Party foul on my part.
Shall we finish it off?
Well, not right now.
Yeah.
But we could because we had our ZBotics.
Are we a buy?
I want to know down in the comments below. Just put down in the comments below. I still care about Booker's, or I don't care about Booker's anymore. I'm curious what the public opinion is on Booker's. For me personally, I couldn't really care less about Booker's. That's a 2016 batch. I don't think I've bought a bottle or seen a bottle in a store in a couple years.
Really?
Yeah. And
do they just not make it?
No,
you just haven't looked for it?
They release 3 a year. It just doesn't hit the shelves really.
Okay.
And it's gone up to $100. It's not my favorite flavor profile. I would much prefer to just buy 2 Knob Creek single barrel picks for the price of 1 Booker's for the most part.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean.
So we're bye-bye.
Yeah, that one's going bye-bye for us.
Bye.
I am curious if you care about Booker's though, so let us know.
Yeah.
Next bottle up is going to be the beloved budget superstar ? Evan Williams White Label Bottled in Bond.
Yeah.
Are you a rebuy on this?
Yes.
You like this stuff?
I like it because it's like you get more bang for your buck. It's fine, neat. It's fine on ice. It's fine as a mixer.
It's cheap enough to be a mixer.
It's great. I love it.
I personally would be a buy on this. I would not
That's
rebuy
fine.
this. For a few more dollars, I could get Wild Turkey 101.
I'll get both.
I like it a lot better. Although, if I had to do a lot of mixing,
I think this is
I would go with this.
This is a great mixer because it doesn't overpower what you're making. So it gives it, you have the alcohol flavor, the whiskey flavor, but you're not overpowered.
Yeah. And this is about $18 for a 750 milliliter. I think if you buy like a handle, you can get it down to like sub $15.
So I'm a buy, you're a bye.
Yeah. It's just, to me, I'd prefer Wild Turkey 101 in every scenario, and I would pay a little bit more for that. So that's where I'm coming from there. Next up, we're going to have a pair of bottles, and it's going to be Elijah Craig Small Batch and Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Now, we have had Elijah Craig Barrel Proof on the channel in a buy or rebuy like a year or so ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit longer than that. It was when we were still working with the 2021 batches, which were kind of not the best Elijah Craig barrel proofs. Since then, I think the kind of the later 2022 batches and into 2023 have been pretty good batches. So for Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, buy. I am buying this all day long.
Interesting.
I am rebuying Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Interesting. So you've changed your tune.
I have. I was a little disenchanted with the price back in the day. Like it had gone up to $90 in our market, and it's still there. And I just didn't love that because it used to be $70.
Yeah.
But
fair.
All bourbon has gone way up, and to get a well-aged barrel-proof Kentucky bourbon for $90 is a lot more of a value buy these days than it was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, gotcha. That makes sense.
I'm a buy on this. Now, also, by the way, I find myself reaching for this stuff more than almost anything else. And when it comes to like just enjoying pours on my own time off the channel. So I'm kind of factoring that in as well. That speaks volumes as to whether you really enjoy something or not.
100%.
Now, regular Elijah Craig small batch, 94 proof, $35. Where are you at on that?
I don't remember. Josh remembers what I like.
Yeah, I have to keep up with some of it. I mean, we got over 300 bottles in here, so I got to keep up with some stuff. I remember
some things.
I think we are a buy on this, but it's a soft buy. It's not something we're going to run out and get right away. But now that it's gone, we'll probably get another bottle, keep it around.
When we get around to it, like it won't be something you're going to just rush out to get. But if you're at a store and you see it, you'd probably grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm buying some other stuff too,
I might
already
just
throw that in.
Yeah.
Because to me, at $35 even, but $30 in our market, it's just a really good classic Kentucky bourbon. I think it's very approachable for a lot of people, and it would be where I would recommend a lot of people start on their bourbon journey. Grab a bottle of Elijah Craig small batch. You know, it and Buffalo Trace, we had a recent head-to-head on the channel where it went toe-to-toe with Buffalo Trace.
Or head-to-head, if you will.
Yeah. And toe-to-toe and head-to-head, I get it. I see what you did there. I missed it for a second. I got confused.
It's all right.
That happens a lot. But, yeah, I think it's just a good quality product that you can't go wrong with. It's worth checking out if you haven't bought a bottle. I think it even has something for us, people who like higher proof and higher flavor. It still has a place on certain days. Next up is going to be Old Forester 1897 Bottled in Bond.
Yeah.
This is part of their Whiskey Row series, and you'll notice that this is the old label. The new labels don't look quite as vintagey. They're not quite as like cream colored. They're more white in color.
Gotcha.
It's $50 in our market for one of these, and that's a lot of money for a 100 proof Bottled in Bond that doesn't have any more age or anything to go along with it.
Yeah.
So while it is a decent pour, there's a whole lot of other stuff around this proof point that's just as good for less money. I mean, even Old Forester's 100 proof signature orange label, like the sub-orange label, or the, Wild Turkey 101, Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. There's just a lot better value buys that make this one not stand out so much. I think this is going to be a bye-bye. We will not be purchasing another one of these.
See you later, alligator.
All right. Next up, we got a pair of bottles as I'm knocking stuff over.
Yeah, you are.
Over here.
What is this?
Another pair. Middle West Spirits Dark Pumpernickel Rye.
Ooh.
Now,
is this a pick?
This was a pick. This is a cast strength pick. Our pick. We did Middle West Spirits picks.
We did. It hasn't come out yet.
We picked 2 barrels.
As of the filming of this video.
Yeah, but it is coming soon. It is getting, I have received confirmation that it's getting bottled.
Oh.
So it should be any day now. When you're seeing this, it might already be ready. But you can get our barrel picks through Patreon. But this cast strength is a buy for sure. The barrel picks of this stuff are phenomenal. Kyle Nelson, the barrel manager over there for the barrel pick program.
And he did say Kyle. It was just the southern accent.
Okay. Kyle doesn't put anything in there that's not, he says if it's not a 5 out of 5 barrel, he will not put it in their single barrel program. It's got to be that good. And having done picks there, we've tasted many barrels there. They're all good. Everyone
we tasted, at least on the barrel pick I was with, everyone was good. Everyone could have been a winner. Every pour, I was like, can we just have all these? Yeah, they're just different, all very good. Yeah. Knowing that Kyle is running that program as well as he is, if you see one of these in barrel proof, it's a buy. Yeah. The regular 93 proof 96 proof dark pumpernickel rye is also a buy. It's like $45. A lot of flavor. These dark pumpernickel ryes aren't as herbal and herbaceous as a lot of ryes because
are.
You're not typically a rye person. Yeah. So, but you like these.
I find myself reaching for this a lot. Like there's times where I'm like, I don't know what I want to drink. And out of 300 plus bottles, I reached for this regular rye, the 96 proof a lot. It's got this dark chocolatey type of note that kind of goes along with, you know, just everything else in there. Kind of, if you like chocolate, coffee bean type vibes, this is going to be for you.
But it's not super heavy. Like, it has those vibes, but it's not, because when you say chocolate coffee bean, sometimes I think like heavy. It's not heavy.
Yeah, no, especially at the lower proof. But then some of the barrel picks can get very robust. They can pack a lot of power. So, yeah, love their products, love the distillery.
These are a heck yes buy.
Yes, absolutely. And, again, our barrel picks coming soon. Get in if you want to get in.
We're running out of space over here.
Over on Patreon.
There we go.
Next up, we finished a Smoke Wagon private barrel, which is like a special single barrel. They do these every once in a while. We got this one for $110. And Smoke Wagon they're turning out more product because Aaron Chepanik over there is trying to make sure that they have products on the shelf. So while these private barrels, you don't see them every day, but like the uncut, unfiltered, I can actually go into stores now and find them almost all the time.
Oh.
When 2 years ago, that was unheard of.
Yeah.
People were buying them up, trying to resell them in some cases. Now you can just go into a store and they're sitting on the shelf, which I love to see. However, I think they have accomplished that by putting younger whiskey in the bottles.
I feel like you would have to, because if they don't already have the whiskey made for that volume, they've got to substitute it with younger whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
that's unfortunate.
I think it's kind of, you know, industry-wide or not, community-wide, it's kind of known that quality has slid a little bit on Smoke Wagon stuff, and it's not quite as good as it used to be. It's definitely not a value buy. The bottles are really pretty, though.
They're beautiful.
And I think the uncut, unfiltered is something that we'll probably always keep one bottle around. However, these private barrels are just single. This one was an 8-year MGP, and 8-year MGP for $110. If we got an opportunity to buy one of these again, I probably would buy it.
Yeah.
They're kind of hard to come by. But also, I can just go to Nashville Barrel Company and get 5, 6, 7, 8-year MGP that is every bit as good or better than this. It's actually, I've never had a Nashville Barrel Company barrel lose to a Smoke Wagon barrel.
So you can do that, but not everyone can.
You can. You can go on Nashville Barrel Company's website and you can just, they have an online marketplace. You can just go buy whatever they have in stock.
Right, there you go.
As long as it's
I just wanted to make sure that you're speaking about you, but like, not everyone lives here, so they might not know that they can order it online.
Yeah, well, you can. So just a little Google foo will go a long way in that regard.
There you go.
So
is this a buy? Because you would probably buy Nashville Barrel Company instead?
It's a soft buy.
Okay.
It's a soft buy.
Okay, there.
And
how many more do we have? I'm running out of space.
This is it. Last one.
Oh, cool.
How do you feel about this, Anne?
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever smelled, tasted. It's, don't even. Get away from me.
I actually had this last night, and this is, if you don't know, this is a Goose Island Bourbon County Stout.
It's a beer. It's a stout.
It's a barrel-aged stout beer.
It tastes like you're drinking straight up soy sauce. Now, I know this is divisive. People are going to come at me. That's fine. That's my opinion. In my opinion, I felt like I was drinking straight up soy sauce. When I smelled my lovely husband's breath after drinking that, I have never, in our, 6 years of being together, I've never told you your breath smells, except last night after he had that. I was like, stop breathing on me. You can't. You have to stop breathing on me. I can't handle it.
She was not having it.
No.
I couldn't even talk to her.
Yeah.
If I was talking to her, I had to look away.
Yeah.
But this stuff, the reason we're including a barrel-aged beer, is because I know a lot of people who are into bourbon who hunt these down. Some of them get aged in like Blanton's barrels or Weller barrels, things like that. And they're a little bit of the same type of hunt for these types of things that people will do for hunting bourbon as well. So
what did you think of this? I'm a bye-bye. I'm a hard pass on this. But what about you?
I thought it was fine. I'd rather have like KBS Founders or something like that. That's just more to my profile.
Okay.
It was good. It was fine. But I wouldn't hunt it down at all.
And this was a gift. So we didn't buy this. This was given to us. But I don't think we would buy this.
Yeah, I've never seen one before in a store, and after now having had one, while I appreciate the experience of having had it, I wouldn't bother hunting it. So I guess it would be a bye-bye.
I would say I don't appreciate the experience of you having it. So I'm a definite see you later, alligator.
All right. We'll see you later, but before we get out of here, if you did like this video, like it, subscribe to the channel because we do this kind of content all the time over here, and hit that bell down there if you'd like to join us on a live stream. We do those once a month and they float around, so the bell actually will help you know when we're going live.
For sure. That's it for today. Be good to each other, and until next time,
cheers.